ESCAPADE, NG-2. Blue Origin successfully launched a New Glenn rocket with the NG-2 mission from Launch Complex 36, LC-36, at the Cape Canaveral Space Force Station, CCSFS, in Florida. This launch flew ESCAPADE Blue and Gold satellites to a staging orbit near the Earth-Sun L2 Lagrange point and to an Areocentric orbit. Each ESCAPADE spacecraft has a mass of 535 kilograms, resulting in a combined launch mass of 1,070 kilograms for the mission. The flight took place on Thursday, November 13, 2025, at 20 hours and 55 minutes Coordinated Universal Time, UTC, or at 3:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, EST. The first stage booster GS-1 SN002, which has been nicknamed Never Tell Me the Odds, re-entered Earth's atmosphere and landed safely atop Blue Origin's booster recovery ship, Landing Platform Vessel 1, also named Jacklyn.
Escape and Plasma Acceleration and Dynamics Explorers, ESCAPADE. Escape and Plasma Acceleration and Dynamics Explorers, ESCAPADE, is a planned spacecraft mission to Mars consisting of two spacecraft known as Blue and Gold. The mission is led by the University of California, Berkeley's, UC Berkeley's, Space Sciences Laboratory with Dr. Robert Lillis as principal investigator. Once expected to launch in October 2024, it is part of NASA's Small Innovative Missions for Planetary Exploration, SIMPLEX, program. In August 2024 the spacecraft arrived at the launch site. However, NASA postponed the launch due to schedule and technical issues involved with the mission's New Glenn launch vehicle, which was set to debut with the launch of these spacecraft. The mission will demonstrate low-cost planetary space exploration. The twin spacecraft will study Mars' magnetosphere and how solar wind contributed to the loss of most of the planet's atmosphere over solar system history. New Glenn. New Glenn is a heavy-lift launch vehicle developed and operated by the American company Blue Origin. The rocket is designed to have a partially reusable, two-stage design with a diameter of 7 meters, 23 feet. The first stage is powered by 7 B4 engines, while the second stage relies on 2 B3U engines, all designed and built in-house by Blue Origin. It launches from Cape Canaveral Launch Complex 36, with future missions planned from Vandenberg Space Launch Complex 9. Launch Complex 36, LC-36. Launch Complex 36, LC-36, is a launch complex located at the Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida. Located south of the Missile Row Launch Range, the complex originally consisted of two pads, designated LC-36A and LC-36B, to support the flights of Atlas launch vehicles equipped with a Centaur upper stage. From the 1960s to the 1980s, LC-36 was used by NASA and the United States Air Force to launch many payloads from the Atlas Centaur and its derivatives, including the Pioneer, Surveyor, and Mariner probes. During the late 1980s, LC-36B was also used to launch the Atlas G, and General Dynamics, and later Lockheed Martin, modified the two pads to support the larger Atlas I, Atlas II, and Atlas III throughout the 1990s and early 2000s. Following the Atlas program's relocation to Space Launch Complex 41 in 2005, LC-36 stood vacant until Blue Origin acquired the lease in 2015 for use by their heavy-lift New Glenn rocket. The company made extensive modifications to the complex during this time, including demolishing 36A and 36B to build one large pad in place, as well as integrating the neighboring Launch Complex 11 into the facility. Following this large-scale renovation, the new era of LC-36 commenced with the maiden flight of New Glenn in January 2025. Space Sciences Laboratory, SSL. The Space Sciences Laboratory, SSL, is an organized research unit, ORU, of the University of California, Berkeley. Founded in 1959, The laboratory is located in the Berkeley Hills above the university campus. It has developed and continues to develop many projects in the space sciences, including the search for extraterrestrial life, SETI at home. The laboratory have built instruments to fly on more than 100 satellites and flown more than 150 balloons to measure electric fields, auroral X-rays, hard X-rays, and gamma rays, cosmic rays and the cosmic microwave background. The lab has also built and flown 24 rockets to measure auroral particles, UV emissions, and solar flare nuclei. It currently has projects categorized into planetary projects, geospace projects, solar and heliophysics projects, astrophysics and exoplanets projects, which are accompanied by a missions operations system, an engineering division and an information lab. Blue Origin Enterprises, LP. Blue Origin Enterprises, LP is an American space technology company headquartered in Kent, Washington. The company operates the suborbital New Shepard rocket and the heavy-lift New Glenn rocket. In addition to producing engines for its own rockets, Blue Origin supplies engines for other vehicles, including United Launch Alliance's Vulcan Centaur. It is also working on the Blue Moon human lunar lander for NASA's Artemis program, the Blue Ring spacecraft platform, and the Orbital Reef Space Station in partnership with other organizations.